Smell like butter.
What's up, y'all? It's Chuka the Barber, and I'm here with a new video. Old video I shot a while back, but it's a new drop. Alright, and man, this is one of my favorite cuts to do. I really like the way this cut came out. I'm gonna call this a New Jack City fade, because for some reason it reminded me of New Jack City. Alright, so let's get right into it. So I'm gonna blow dry his hair. I just shampooed and conditioned it. Got my canvas clean. I got a 1/8 guard on there with the Enhancements, as you can see, and I'm going with the grain and you know, laid it down. Kept it dark though. I want to make sure I keep the top dark because I'm gonna go to work on this fade. All right. Putting my first guideline in with the wall detailers. All right, and we can see where I'm starting the guideline at, just below the top of the C cup. You know what I mean? So we're gonna drop it slightly in the back, but we're gonna give myself room to blend this thing out tight, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna take it kind of high though. It's gonna be kind of high. I think it's gonna look better on his head a little high. So we're not gonna do too low. We're not gonna do hella high, but we're gonna do like mid in between, all right? So put some hold spray on his hairline before I line him up. Taking these no guard on, just lever all the way open. And you can see I'm not like, the blade isn't flat on the hair, so I'm just kind of like combing it, trimming it at the same time. But the tip of the teeth are hitting the top of his head, all right? So I'm gonna line him up. These are the, and his cordless TI liners, obviously. So yeah, we're gonna get that line up right. Bam, hit that corner. And then, you know, we're gonna bring it together from the other side. And as always, like, you know, I'll hit the line. This is the initial lineup, and I'll tap it and clean it up a little later too. But his is hitting right off top, so you know what I mean. It's looking already good. So I'm gonna start with the fade. All right, I'm gonna close the blade all the way. Start taking my fade up a little bit, and you can see like I just washed and conditioned his hair, and it doesn't have no oils in there or nothing like that. So you can see the hair just popping off, cutting real clean. So that's how I like my canvas to be. All right. Now I'm gonna follow back up with the trimmers to fully, you know, get rid of that line, and then I'm gonna start blending up again. So the lever is most likely closed, and now I just adjusted it slightly. All right, so I'm gonna take that fade up a little more, create a new guideline, making sure that bottom is gonna be tight and clean. Adjusting the lever a little more and bringing it up some more. Alright, making sure that blend is tight. I mean, and these models often, like him, for instance, like we get them from like this casting network. So usually my assistant, she'll book them and I don't even see them, right? Like we have a certain type of look, style we be wanting. You know what I mean? We don't accept everybody, but usually they just pop up and I don't know them. I ain't never seen them. I meet them, I'm like, what type of cut you want or what type of cut you get, and we kind of just flow with it like that, you know what I mean? So often these videos I make, it's kind of like this, I only cut this guy one time, you know what I mean? It was only for this video. So that's how we do it sometimes, just a little information about that. But so yeah, I'm gonna keep blending my way up. At this point, the lever's probably like all the way open. And you can see I don't want the lever all the way open and hit the crown area, so I'm gonna still stay below the crown area. But you can see the fade happening, you can see the transition, you know what I mean? And that's what you want, that nice, clean, tight transition. And then, you know, once you get near the crown area, that's when you can start throwing those guards in on and then bringing it together, all right? So this guard is a 1/16, all right? Lever all the way open. Now I'm gonna take it up higher. Well, now I'm gonna blend downward with no guard. I blend upward. Now I'm gonna blend downward. That's my technique, damn near all the time, you know what I mean? So start with the lever all the way open when I have a guard on, and then close the lever halfway and hit below that last area I hit, and then close it all the way, and then bring that no guard into the 1/16 guard and tight together, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how we rock with it. In this location, I'm at the Rich Barber Hair Studio in West Hollywood in Los Angeles. Also got the locations in Sacramento, so if you want to get your hair cut, pull up on us. We got some of the rawest barbers in each city, in LA, in Sacramento, which is my hometown, you know what I mean? So pop up there or pop up in LA out here, we'll take good care of you and make sure you get that world-class service, you know what I mean? All right, we're gonna touch them up a little bit, a little detail work. But you can see there's minimal detail work, you know what I mean? So if you take your time, you make sure you adjust that blade properly and you got your systematic cutting method down, it's just like automatic, right? Like these type of cuts should just be automatic. So speaking of a systematic cutting method, in my book I talk about that, you know what I mean, the Rich Barber method. And I also put together a full-on course which includes the book, the audio book, the PDF, the live class sessions of me speaking on stage, going more in depth upon the concepts of the book. Comes with tools, digital tools to help you, plan out and get clear on your goals and how many cuts you need to do and what you need to charge and what your target to hit your goal when it comes to making money in this industry and building clientele. And it also has an up your price analysis, which is also digital, right? So you can plug in, your current price you charge, the amount of clients you got coming in. Like if you look at your books, right, you should be having a system in a books like a Squire or something where you have history and you can track what you're making and track new clients and stuff like that. You should know how many you made, new clients you got in the last month or 60 days, and you can see like what that trend looked like. And when you can plug that in, you can get projections with this analysis on seeing like if I was to up my price, 20%, 30%, what would the potential outcome be? And a lot of times when it's time for people to up their price, they don't have the confidence to do it because they don't even look at the numbers. They don't run the numbers. If you run the numbers, then you're able to see like the best case scenario, the middle case, intermediate, and the worst case. But often the worst case, based on the traffic that you got coming, the new clientele, and the increase in price, you can still maybe even be beating your previous numbers. But it's all incorporated in the method. Like it's all about a method. It's not just something you just say, oh, I feel like I'm worth more and I up my price. I mean, there's supply and demand, and I cover all those things from how to master an approach with the proper mindset and affirmations to master your craft, to build world-class client service. I mean, you gotta treat your clients like royalty. Like I cover that. I mean, how to put your systems in place, and then how to promote yourself to a higher status, right? So I also go over that. So this is all free too. This is all free. So the link is in the description. It's all free. There's no upsell or nothing. You just get the whole access free. It's all yours. I mean, so get it, put it to work, apply it. It'll change your life. It'll change your career. It'll change your future. I guarantee it. You know what I mean? You gotta just put these principles. It's real experience. It's what I've done. It's what other people done, and it works. All right. So make sure you grab that. Now back to the cut. Okay, we almost done. I did the same thing on this other side that I did on the other side. Now we're gonna throw the part in there, and you can see how I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? Just put a light part in there at first, and then I start to follow back up and give it more dimension, like make it thicker and stuff like that. So that's how I do my designs. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to go real strong at first. You just want to kind of put a little outline in, a little faint little line in there, and then just bring it to life by giving it dimension, by making it thicker in some areas, making it cleaner. You know what I mean? And just working on it like that. And hit them with the razor real quick. And you can see like how the fades coming together. I mean, this is one of my favorite cuts to do, you know what I mean? Just cause he got the right hair, it's dark, you know what I mean? Bling came out tight, hairline, you know what I mean? Got a nice hairline, we can hit that. Allow me to put the part in there to really add that extra, uniqueness to it. And it just came out dope, you know what I mean? You'll see it when it's done, you'll see the final cut. But, making sure to get that line right. And you can see he's a little light on some of the edges a little bit, so we're gonna put some fibers. We're gonna enhance him a little bit to make sure the masterpiece is complete. All right. So there we go. I mean, now enhancements, as I always say, man, it's to enhance the cut, not to cover up bad work. You know what I mean? So you can see, like, it's already on point. So now we just enhance it. We just make it pop a little harder. And that's it. I mean, don't take a whole lot. Just take a little bit of something, little fibers. Sprinkle him a little bit. Follow up with the trimmers. And you can see it. yeah, I plan on dropping every week on my channel. Those that's been rocking with me, I appreciate y'all. We on, man, we back on it. So I appreciate y'all support. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. You know what I mean? And we gonna keep it popping. Alright, hit that corner. And then lastly, I'm gonna just do some follow-up detail work in a second. Let me hit that line, make sure that line is right. Bam. Alright. That precision, that detail. Yeah. You gotta master the active barbering. The active barbering is this right here. You can't get around this, you gotta master this, alright?
Like butter. Oh, that part crazy.
It really is. I love the dimension of like this part, then it goes back. I like that.